Hello, this is Keto Sister. Welcome back to my channel. Last night I broke my fast at 72 hours and 29 minutes. I'll show that up here. I also broke my fast with eating me a 6.5 ounce burger, homemade burger, 3 slices of the thick bacon, 2 cloud breads, this 0 carb, some mayo, mustard, a leftover 4.5 round steak that I had from the previous eating window of my previous 24-hour with the rolling fast in between. And my mystery muffins that I made that I haven't come up with a name yet, but I got a good idea what I'm gonna call them. And 8 grams of some additional chocolate chips, which they're low-calorie lilies made with stevia. That was a total of 115 grams of protein, 130 grams of fat, 3.4 net carbs, 1,444 calories. That's what I ate and broke my fast with. I'll show that up here. And then today, when I started off my morning, today I had my little fatty coffee with a little MCT powder and stuff. But of course, 3 day rolling fast, I'm extremely hungry, so I was very prepared. That's why I said make sure you have your meal preps ready. So I had my 2 fish patties that were homemade from the fresh salmon patties with a little bell pepper, tiny bit, and red bell pepper and green bell pepper, and blended together with some egg and pork panko. I cooked those up in the air fryer last night as well for meal prep today. I had boiled eggs, 4 boiled eggs, mayo, cream cheese, some dill weed. I had me some smoked polar briskets, sardines that were in water to go. I made me a little salad from that with the boiled eggs and the mayo. This evening, got home, I wanted to rest because today is a rest day. I didn't rest on Wednesday. I've been going all the way through. I just felt that energetic to just go all the way through. So you got to make time for rest. Rest is just as important as the fast. I remember I told y'all I shared a video about that. Yeah, the rest is important as well. So today I made myself rest because I was so eager. I'm still so eager to get around there and walk, but you gotta set some time out for rest, because when you go hard. And I know when I start getting into this fast, I'm going to be energetic enough to do so many things, especially over the weekend. You get so much done. So yes, they conclude. Also had the mystery muffins again today, and I had 2 pork chops. Oh my gosh, did I have a lot of calories and protein and fat today. 175 grams of protein, 211 grams of fat, 2,732 calories, and 16.5 on carbs. Net carbs. But yes, I don't worry about no calories. Better yet, I was also letting y'all know about how I continue to watch channels and stuff like that. Today I was watching this channel from the Doctors to Trust with Jason Fung, and the title of that episode was "Calorie Obsession is Killing Patients." That was a very good podcast. and stuff. It's all about the foods you eat, the macros you put in your body, and then the time you allow yourself to fast and burn that stuff off. So therefore, that's why I don't really worry. When I refeed, I feed. I don't go out there grabbing all those carbs, chips, this and that. I eat within my eating window and the foods that I prepare for myself and everything. And it's been doing me really good. But remember, I am not a doctor, and everything that I share with you is about my experiences and or in my opinion only, my disclaimer. But yes, that's why I continue to do my own research, as I let y'all know. Do your own research. But I'm just here as advocate, as encouragement, as she did it, I could do it. You did it, I could do it. Inspire, motivate. Let's keep going. Let's share with one another what works for you. I let y'all know I read my comments, and then some people give me advice on some things, and I take heed to that, and stuff. So that's what we're here for, and stuff. And we had, as many people telling us to try and do the right thing and not get punished for it, as they tell us to do the wrong thing and they get away with it. Whoa, wouldn't this be a better world and stuff? Because like now, just speaking to people about how you should eat better, I don't see how you could do that. I don't know why you do that. What would you do that for? But they rather go ahead and eat their carbs and have their leg chopped off or their arms chopped off and still be asking, can you help me get that bag of chips over there and stuff? And then making you feel bad because you won't even help them because you think they should be eating a different way, but you get more punished than they is for dealing with their carbs or their cigarette or their drink. Go figure. That don't make any sense. But I'm more at liberty to get punished for trying to share with you. I have to state a disclaimer every time I speak to someone just to do the right thing. But it's okay to tell you, hey, go out there and do this and do that and do that wrong to that person. Make it make sense, right? Let's make it make sense. But yes, that's what we're here for. That's why we got so many YouTubers trying to document their journey just so they can make it, because a great portion of their family, and you can't really blame them, is because even I trained my kids to cook the way I was trained to cook for them until when you know better, you do better, until I learned, and I was reaching for to learn though, because I knew something had to be wrong with the fact that, in most people's families, deaths come a lot of different ways. And all the deaths in my family, and I can count, there's several, like my dad's death, he got killed. My nephew's death, he got killed. And probably one other cousin that I know that's close to me. I don't know about all of them because we got a great big family. But the majority and almost all of my people in my family died because of a metabolic disorder, including my mom. All my siblings that just recently passed. And the majority of my family, my grandma had 11 head of children, with my dad being the only one that got killed. So, when you know better, you do better. And why would I be running toward a bag of Skittles just so I can, increase how I leave this world? I may live a healthy life, but I'd be damned if I let a bag of Skittles put me 6 feet under. It definitely may be a reason that I do get there, but it won't be that way and stuff. Health is wealth. Let's do it together. I am here to encourage, inspire, and motivate you as I encourage, inspire, and motivate myself. So I am now currently, I stopped my eating window, sorry. I stopped my eating window early at, I'll put that up here, only 21 hours and 43 minutes. Not the 24 hours. And then I restarted my rolling 72s early, so that because I'm so full. I am so freaking full. But I feel good though. I'm comfortably stuffed. I'm comfortably stuffed. I'm satiated. I'm ready for my little hot tea, relaxing tea, and I am ready for y'all to come along with me during this journey. I am truly on a mission. I am truly on a mission. Upcoming, I have dermatologist to see for my CCCA. It's a type of alopecia I have. I'm no longer ashamed to mention that. Uh, Also, I have upcoming scheduled CAC score that I have to pay for out of pocket, coronary artery calcium score that I'm interested in, because although the rest of my blood work looks fine per my doctor, she should be considered a low carb doctor, because the 2 or so years that I've been going to her, my health has only been improving, and she has not, my numbers have gotten greater and greater and better each time, because I don't know, because over the course of, the deaths of my 2 siblings, I got stricter in it. But tomorrow I'm gonna talk about, I want to talk about having alcohol while doing low carb. I had some issues when I first started doing low carb, and I just did not let the alcohol go long enough to let the carnivore or the keto work. And we're going to talk about that tomorrow, so look forward to that video, because that could go, I'll be here a whole nother 20 minutes. So I want to talk about that. But yes, doing this challenge, it made me be more accountable and stuff, so I could delay that area of it. But I learned before doing, having the accountability with you all, I learned before even getting on the tube, how to continue, if I want to continue to drink, how to maintain it. But we'll talk about that in another video, okay? But yes, I am just so grateful. Thank y'all for being here, and if you haven't already, please like the video, share the video, and most importantly, please subscribe to my channel so I can bring more content to you all like this. And I encourage you all as well, for accountability, to create your YouTube channel or something, even if it's just to document your journey and stuff. We gotta all help each other during this, because the naysayers thinking it can't work, but and if this is what's gonna keep you accountable, hey, I'm glad for you being here, and I'm glad to be here too. And even if it's nothing but that my kids could look back on this and say, hey, mom looking good, or, my sister she looking all right, or, cuz doing the damn thing. That's what it is. So I just thank y'all, and y'all have a great day. Let's do these rolling 72s now. It's on it. We on it. We on it. Bye-bye.